Hey everybody, in this video we'll show you how to use our DIY lamp parts with a wooden bowl to create a stunning single port light fixture. First off, let's take a look at the color cord products needed for the project. You'll need your preferred length of color cord cloth covered wire, a 6-inch stem cord grip, one metal washer, a 2-inch piece of all thread, and a 1/8 IPS coupler. Of course, you'll also need the socket, which you can add an optional socket cover if you choose. Finally, a single port canopy, which comes with a rotating ceiling mount, canopy screws, and wire nuts. Tools you're going to need to complete this project are a flathead and Phillipshead screwdriver, a standard wire stripper, Needlenose pliers, masking tape, and a color cord 3000, which is optional, but it's the perfect tool for stripping cloth covered wire. Finally, to drill through the bowl, a power drill with a 3/8 inch bit. Let's dive right into the drilling. Remove any bottom platform on the bowl if necessary. Locate the center of the bowl and drill through it. Make sure to check the size of the hole with your all thread before moving on to the next step. Now we'll cut and strip our cloth covered wire. Please note, if you do not have a color cord 3000, check out our video how to cut and strip cloth covered wire using a razor blade. Grab a piece of masking tape and place it roughly 1.5 inches from the end. Using your color cord 3000 or standard razor blade, locate the center of the tape and rotate it 2 to 3 times around the cloth covering. You can then pull away the PVC housing to expose the black positive, white negative, and green ground conductor wires underneath. Next, grab your standard wire strippers and strip about 3/16 of an inch off the conductor wires, exposing the stranded copper wires underneath. At this point, we do recommend tinning the ends for a stronger contact point, but simply twisting the ends together with your fingers works great too. Then grab your socket cap and loosen the 2 screws underneath the cap. One is a smaller set screw to insert the all thread, and the other is a ground screw for when we wire the socket. Insert the all thread into the top threads of the socket cap and tighten back down the smaller set screw. It should look like this. Now we'll feed some of the DIY parts onto the color cord. Remove the set screw from the cord grip and then gently feed the cord grip over the cord from the top. Then add your coupler and metal washer next. These metal pieces will sit on top of the bowl pendant, providing a finished look. Then send the color cord through the bowl where the socket will be wired underneath. If you have a socket cover, put that on next. Grab the socket cap with all thread and feed that over the conductor wires. Using your Needlenose pliers, grab the green ground screw and insert it into the hole. Tighten back down the set screw, and now the fixture is grounded. Now let's wire the cap to the socket body. Taking a closer look at the socket body, you'll see a long metal prong and a shorter one. The black positive correlates with the long prong and white negative with the short. Flip the body over and insert the wires into the corresponding holes. Tug on the conductor wires to make sure it's secure. Then snap the body onto the cap and your socket is fully wired. Feed the socket cap over the wired socket and pull the cord and all threads so the socket cap sits flush against the bottom of the bowl. To secure the socket in place, bring back down the metal washer, attach the coupler to the stem cord grip, and then thread the other side of the coupler over the all thread sticking through the top of the wood bowl. Grab the stem cord grip set screw that was set aside earlier and tighten it back down to secure the cord. This looks awesome! Now we can wire it up to the ceiling using our single port canopy. First, on the other end of the cord, we need to strip off a generous amount of PVC covering and expose the conductor and stranded copper wire underneath. Repeating the same steps before, the stranded copper wires act as a contact point when wiring the fixture to the junction box. But first things first, safety first. Flip off your light switch and turn off your breaker box to make sure there's no power running to your junction box. Okay, now let's grab our canopy mount and screws and attach it to your junction box. Grab the end of your pendant and feed the conductor wires through the bottom of the canopy so your pendant is at your preferred length. Tighten down the canopy cord grip set screw to secure it in place. Now, taking a closer look at the J-box, you should see 3 wires, black positive, white negative, and a green, sometimes bare copper ground wire. Attach the corresponding conductor wires coming from the top of your canopy to the ones coming from the J-box and secure together using the wire nuts. Now you can push all the wires back up into the J-box and secure the canopy in place with the side set screws. All that's left to do now is turn back on your breaker box, screw in a light bulb, flip the switch, and enjoy. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions or concerns. We're always happy to help. Thanks for watching.